The team for Wellington United, in goal, number 1, Oscar Boyce, 2, Bistam Adden, 4, Abdullah Khalid, 7, Leonardo Villa, 8, Amir Matadawali, 9, Inigo Bronte Fale, 10, Ignacio Junca, 11, Matthew Fong, 16, Brian Haridia, 18, Jess Kang, and 15, James Brogger. Subs for Wellington United, Daniel Mulholland, Caleb Hilbrun, Sebastian Alchin, Al Richardson, and M. Masria. Coach for Wellington United today is Guillermo Skilwintwith and Alejandro Padilla. Manager Justin Epsom. Petoni's team today. In goal, number 1, Shay Stapleton. Number 2, James Nash. 3, Seth Logren. 4, Brian Sinclair. 7, Jemiah Shearer. 10, Max Winterton. 12, Jamie Malia. 13, Isaac Snell. 18, Billy Chick. 19, Matt Jones. And 21, Sam Pickering. On the bench for Petone today, number 8, Harvey Harani Nuku. Alden Surrey, number 9. 15, Jared Eglinton. 17, Stanton Renwicks. And 20, Ashnari Matfa. Coach for today for Petone, Brian Edwards, assistant coach Jamie Forsyth, and Nisha Roy Terahuri, and physiotherapist Valerie Verbrain from TBI Health, and manager Kevin Siegel. Enjoy the day, everyone.
Welcome to the viewers here through Cello Sports to Memorial Park. A game between Wellington United and Petone Football Club. Central League fixture. Early chance for Petone on the
Bob Scott Retirement Village End.
that would be the Bob Scott Retirement Village end. Petone playing it around at the top of the box and moves it to the left here. And Seth Lauren, he gets physical, keeps the ball, and goes down to a call for the referee. He calls a throw-in to Petone there. Petone giving it away here. Wellington United on the attack. Goes down the left and it ends up being a goal kick to Petone. Good defending, pressing him wide and deep. Shane knocks it up in the blustery wind here in Wellington today. Pickering plays it up the line to Lauren, who can't get on the end of it. A good bit of defending there. Interception from number 15, Wellington United. Number 15 for Wellington United, Strawhead. A long ping to start the account of shots on from Wellington United, but that one's a bit wide. Number 8, Amir Mandwali. Petone now in possession in their defensive third. Threats of thunderstorms were issued all week, terrorising the cats and dogs in the Wellington region. They did sure come along with serious downpour, causing postponements in multiple Wellington-based games. We're fortunate, though, to have a top-quality turf surfaces to ensure we always continue to have the top leagues playing in every weekend. Although the game would be much different if this was over at Sladden Park. Wellington United with it on the left side. Good bit of defence there from Max Winterton. James Nash. Isaac Snell to, let's that one go.
Petone Football Club would like to acknowledge the matchday sponsors today, AdSmart, Whitmarsh Law, for all your law needs, and Maycroft Construction. Be careful with Maycroft Construction. There's no jib at the moment in the country, so just get in early if you ever need any construction. See Nigel Yao at Maycroft Construction.
Billy Chick on the ball to James Nash. Using the midfielders and centre backs well here, passing it around. Great physical work there from Matt Jones. Pickering. Snell, the captain for Petone. Red armband today. Junker gets a heavy challenge there. But he's up and running. Petone now on the right flank. And Molia. That one goes out for a Petone throw-in. A penalty for Petone. That'll be a kick from 12 yards away. I think it was a possible handball in the box. Wellington United not happy. Some conversations going on. Sam Pickering to step up and take the penalty for Petone, it seems.
In these tough conditions, is Samuel Pickering game enough to just chip one over the keeper's head, or is he going to blaze it? This could potentially end up in Bob Scott. The conditions are tough. A strong northerly blowing left to right. It looks like he's called for the sand. Oh, he takes a few steps back. Oh, and it's a great save to the right by Oscar Boyce. Too much time to think about it. Great save.
He kept it low. You can't say it was a bad penalty. The keeper picked the right way and a strong right hand to deny Sam Pickering, and Petone 1-0 up. The scores remain 0-0. Great ball and an iron chest from the right winger there from Wellington United. They're working hard to keep it and they just can't that time. Petone regained the ball and Pickering. Now it's Sam Pickering to his brother. Oliver Pickering plays it back. Max Winterton, sorry. They've got very similar haircuts at the moment. My apologies. Max Winterton, number 10. And here comes Junker for Wellington United, but can't keep it. They're having slight sniffs in the attacking third, Wellington United. A forward-looking ball from the right side of Petone. It's dispossessed and played up. Out for a throw-in.
Wellington United holding the ball in midfield. And that through ball's been cut out by Isaac Snell. very calm on the ball. Just while there's a lull, oh, great through ball. He's onside on the right. Oh, cleared by Wellington United. Oh, 21, that's gone out. As I look to my right, the over 45s on the number 2. Really entertaining games, really opening up over there. The number 11 is making a break down the left there. He's cut back on right and we'll just keep an eye on that game.
A forward-looking ball for Wellington United. Ends in a loose one, and Billy Chick on the ball for Petone. He plays it back to James Nash. He looks forward, and Sam Pickering back to Billy Chick and James Nash. Gorgeous triangle footballs there. A good view of that kick from the balcony here, but 2-1. Throw in for Wellington United. They play it back to their number 15 in straw here, and back to their keeper, Boyce. Sam Pickering dispossessed, back to Nash, and Billy Chick in possession now. Petone getting good passing between their defensive and midfield to start the game here. Here's Wellington United using Junker again. The ball finds Nash in blue. He plays it to Pickering. And Mollier has hit the deck and taking his time to get up. He's playing up top for Petone today. A loosener in this Wellington wind. That may happen a lot in this 90 minutes. Wellington United have a throw on the far side of this balcony. The scoreboard built and installed by Sign Foundry, showing 17 minutes gone, 0-0 here at Memorial Park. Shea rolls it out to James Nash. More triangles from the Petone defensive team. Sinclair plays it up the line. Lauren. And good physicality there from the captain, Snell, who wins his side a throw-in here. He's standing his ground. Pickering looks forward and miscomms in the front line. It's at the feet of Oscar Boyce between the sticks for Wellington United. Khalid plays that one forward, but tidied up by Snell. Back to Stapleton. Given away by Petone, and a shot on target, a great save, parried to the right side by Stapleton. It was Junker with the shot from 18 yards. It was looking to go upper left side of the goal, and a very firm right hand from Shea Stapleton keeps the scores at deadlock.
Wellington United's number 11, Matthew Fong. Just really making it difficult in the centre there in the 6-yard box. Actually works for Dovetail Builders out of the Upper Hutt College system. 496 friends on Facebook. And he's really making it difficult for those defenders in the middle. Dovetail Builders.
Pickering plays that one out. That one's check on the ball. Back to Nash. Finds Pickering in the holding midfield position. He skips past one player and spreads it wide to Seth Lowren. Gorgeous skidding ball. He skips past one. Plays it inside to Matthew Jones. He lays it off. That looked like a drill from training. Sam Pickering with a 45 ball up, and seems to be a free kick to Wellington United. Keeper will come across and take this one. Knocks this one up over halfway. Looks for the flick on. Gets it. Wellington United pushing forward, but shielded out gorgeously by Billy Chick and cleared lines.
Just while the ball goes out for a corner there, Petone. Europeans first settled in Petone in 1840, making it the oldest European settlements in the Wellington region. It became a borough in 1888 and merged with Lower Hutt, branded as Hutt City in 1989. Throw-in goes in the middle. Jamie Malia on the ball, all Wellington United. Staying calm. Petone header away. Clear their lines. The wind's died down here. Great conditions for open football. Petone through the middle. Max Winterton checks it back to the defenders. Bryn Sinclair. Very casual, very calm. Petone going down the right, heading in the direction of the Bob Scott Retirement Village. Coming over to the left now, the balcony side. Oh, great tackle in the midfield. Great through ball. Oh, the lines are being cleared. Petone's survive another day, survive another moment.
Billy Chick. It was a gorgeously weighted through ball there that split the Petone defenders in two. Came to nothing. 0-0. James Nash in blue. Finds Winterton, plays it back. Sinclair. Back to his centre back pairing. Nice forward play now. Shearer to Winterton. And that one goes out for Petone. Sinclair now opens things up for Petone on the left side. Winterton looks to go forward. Lauren tries to win something for Petone. It looks like a free kick just outside the box. I think initial contact was where the referee is standing, and that's where the free kick will be taken from. It's Matty Jones and is that Sam Pickering over the top of it. This will be an in-swinger, but we see the wind that's pushing it away, so it could be neutralised here. Looking to float this one into the back stick. Here he is now. Goes near post, and it was Molia looking for the slight touch to finish things off there, but couldn't quite get it, and it goes out for a corner. Referee having some quiet words with the captains, it seems.
Just while there's a lull in play, while the ref talks. On the 22nd of January 1840, on the Aurora ship, which brought 25 married couples and 36 single persons and 40 children to Petone.
Winterton now spreading things with Billy Check and James Nash. Using Check again. Now Sinclair to Winterton. Pickering seems to be everywhere in the first 27 minutes. Potentially some forearm assistance there to control it, but Wellington United now spread it. Khalid plays that one forward. And a gorgeous touch there from Billy Check. Earns himself a free kick. Plays it back. And Nash. Now Pickering, casual as you like. Goes forward. Jones now. Goes back to recycle. The Wellington United kit. The colours they've chosen, I must say. Pretty hard to read the numbers from up here. So apologies for that one. Sinclair now. Pickering. Back to Sinclair here, asking a lot. Winterton does well to retain possession. Plays a nice through ball, but hits the direct back of Shearer. Winterton puts a foot in, but United come away with it. Bronte Bearer plays that one forward. Matthew Fong can't get on the end of that one. And Stapleton has it at his feet safely. Molia getting a couple of touches now with Matthew Jones. Plays it forward. Matthew Jones off the thigh, onto the foot. Pickering always with his head up, looking for long options, but goes with the short one that time. Nice bounce play there, then a penetrating pass into the core crux of the midfield. And someone goes down there in blue. Was it Malaya? It was. Gorgeous ball here in the wind. Shearer now, the ball at his feet. Plays a nice chop, but just not enough on it. He's aggressive enough to get back involved. Matty Jones, 30 yards, calls of shoot, but he's got the composure to keep massaging the ball into this Wellington United defence here. Petone with a bit of pressure now. And that one goes out for a throw-in for United. One back by Matty Jones. Nash now. Billy Chick to tidy things up now. Nash. Jones lets it rolls past him, and Hedera to Strawhair. Back to Hedera. Looking to play it to Junker, but can't get on the end of it. That goes out in a clearing kick from Snell. United throw-in. Snell links up with Jones. Back to Pickering. Looks forward in Winterton. Some more lovely triangles from Petone. Cross ball, but no one is bothered. Goes up for a goal kick to Petone. Snell. Forward to Molia. That one's ruled offside from the official. Just over 10 minutes left in the first half. United knocked this one up over halfway. A couple of flick-ons and it ends at Fong's feet down the right side. Nash, I think, definitely collected some of his foot there going through, and that'll be a free kick. Just like 12th grade corners, I reckon. Distance out. Played short and to the top of the box, but the shot's high and wide. Stapleton will take his goal kick. Plays short and Sinclair. Snell. Forward run, but opted not to use him. Good aggressive play from both sides. Goes out for a Petone ball. Petone lose possession. United throw now. It's Fong. Pickering keeps it in, but it ends up back to Fong and plays it through to Mandalawi now. Mandalawi holds it up, able to nearly get a shot off, but seemed off balance and couldn't quite get his foot through it. Ends up Petone clearing their lines and a United throw now. Those ones are always tough to call, but given back to United. Forward ball. Hiradera plays the cross ball, but finds nobody. Molea for Petone. Good work. Matthew Jones. Twinkle toes. And good press from Matthew Jones, pushing United all the way back to their defensive line. But a great pass, finding Junker. A 45 ball from Villa. And that's with the wind. Calculated well, though. Great defensive work from the Petone number 7 there. That would be Shearer. James Nash switches things up. Snell playing inside. And given away by Petone. Well won by Mandalawi, but Petone survived. What, yet again? 0-0 it remains. And here comes number 4, Khalid. Goes down, but referee says no way. Winterton. Snell. Sinclair. Back to Winterton, coming back to help out with the passing options. James Nash. Good movement from Winterton in the middle. Always being an option, it seems. Now they go to the right side. And aggressive defence there. It's Mandalawi. Bluffs him right and goes left. Back to Nash. Now Sinclair. Put under the pressure there by Junker and decided to go back and given a corner away for United now. And referee wants to have a word here. This may be stop time on his watch. They've come to an understanding and play will resume. An in-swinging corner here from the left side. Really well taken, and Stapleton does really well to get a hand on to eliminate the threat. Full extension with his right hand. Goes up for another corner on the opposite side. Stapleton's staying down for a bit, but he's back up on his feet. Good to see. Really good elevation there from Stapleton. This time it's an out-swinging delivery. Another very good one too, and the header's won by United, but put over the top. He jumped out like a salmon there. Snell. Predominantly staying on the left side this half, Snell. One back by Petone. Sinclair now. Back to Pickering. Pickering and Winterton for Petone. Great movement in the midfield. Always being an option. Speaking of Winterton, here he is now. Playing a through ball. Trying to find Molea, but he found balance pretty tricky there. Snell knocks it back forward, but rebounded back to him as he spreads it wide to Belichick. Shearer. Petone lose it now. But not many options in orange there. Pickering looking to tidy things up. A long run back with that wind. Here we go, Wellington United. Shot from 25 yards. And it's a dribbler straight down Stapleton's throat. Nice and easy. Mandalawi. Another shot for him. He's finding his range. He'd be hoping he gets one off soon. Pinging off the valve. Ooh, that one looks nasty. I think it's James Nash who took the full brunt of that one. Looks like 2 feet left the ground, but we'll have to see what the referee thinks. He'll be calling for physio assistance. physio today for Petone, Barnaby, from TBI Health here in Lower Hutt. Great option for your rehabilitation needs anywhere in the Wellington region. It's been a red card for that challenge for the Wellington United player. I didn't think it was nasty. 2 feet did leave the ground and made contact with the player. He's walked off and not happy. We haven't seen what number was on the shirt yet, but he's making his way round. That's going to change things here as halftime approaches. 11 v 10 for the remainder of the game. They do say a 2-footer is always not a good look. The game continues. The hole, it seems, is on the left side now for Wellington United. Snell to Nash. That's halftime at Memorial Park. 0-0 the score. Petone with most of the possession. And that was while it was 11 v 11. So after the red card, it'll be interesting to see how the second half goes. Hopefully more goals for the viewers and for up here in the balcony. We'll see you back in 15 minutes.
It's half time. 0-0. Wellington United. The red card for Wellington United, number 9. And he goes Roxy Baria. The kitchen's open, both bars open, so come up and get something warm in your belly.
Welcome back. Second half about to begin here. Memorial Park. A bit colder. Still a bit breezy. Wind going from left to right on your screen. If you get a chance to see the corner flag sticks, that's the intensity we're talking about. United to start things off here. We're away. And straight away a forward ball. Billy Check heads it back. James Nash and Wellington United in the midfield now. Trying to find a way forward, but referee gets in the way. Looks like it'll be a drop ball of sorts. And here we go. Billy Check to Sam Pickering. Nash across to Snell. So that's Sinclair now, that's Nash. Again, similar haircuts. And Molea can't catch up to that one. It'll be out for a United goal kick. Billy Check in some space. Finds Shearer. He finds Jones in the midfield, cutting it back, but can't keep hold of it. United now looking to go down the left side. Smart body positioning from Nash and play back to the keeper. Petone now and Snell. Capitano today. Uses the outside of the foot beautifully, but just with the wind, it's always going to be hard judging the weight of those passes. Brought down by Petone. That's Lauren. Can't keep hold of it. Bit of back and forth football. Sinclair on a surging run forward. Good work there, winning the ball for his team. And now it's spreading to the right side, and Billy Check now. He finds Shearer. The three young bucks. Matty Jones now. Back to Billy Check. Shearer, Jones. Jones crosses things up, finding Winterton. That one deflects and goes straight up. Gathered by Strayer. Petone moving it left to right. Back and forth. Wrong-footed Fong there. And controlled now in the Petone backline. Score's 0-0, but it is 10v11, with the red card being given to number 9, Bronte Berra, just before the halftime break for Wellington United. Nash holds things up, drops it back to Sinclair, who bounces it up, gets it right back. It's now for Snell. Now Pickering in the middle. He uses his hips beautifully to decept the runner play there and plays a gorgeous ball down the left side, but all kept in too by the runner.
Just been handed over the bar. Come up to the bar and pick it up.
Check. Shearer. Check with the overlap. No, he cuts in. Comfortable with the ball at his feet today. Pickering. Lovely back heel. Ball in Petone's possession. They settle into some attacking play into the offensive half. Nice cut back on the left side. He goes down but doesn't win the free kick. And a clearance, but there's some sort of breach of the football laws, and it'll be a Wellington United free kick. Snell throws it back. Sinclair, back to Snell. Sinclair walks it up the field, gets it back. He moves into the penalty area. Still going Sinclair, but an orange foot gets in the way. And only goes as far as 30 yards. Now Matt Jones has it in the midfield for Petone. He resets things. And now it moves out to the right side, and Shearer now penetrating run forward. Gets intercepted by an orange shirt, and they've been doing that the second half, winning the ball and playing up to the corners instead of looking for the short options and building some play. I guess with 10 men, they're limited options. A lot more blue shirts than orange in the midfield. They'll be looking for that counter, that runaway for Fong to get onto. He's been sitting on the shoulders. Whereas a bit more structural play from Petone to build opportunities. Nice little run there from, that was James Nash, running about 40 metres into a back heel. Beautiful connection there from Sam Pickering, looking to hit the corners, Pogba-esque. But once again, this Wellington wind, going left to right on your screen, it was tough to control. It's a two-club wind here today, I'd say. Boyce knocks that one up, but you see how much it held up in the wind. And this one too may come straight back at him. With the spin it does. That's Lauren pressing. And a good job too, as a loose pass is forced. Millie Jones now on the ball, spreading it wide to Shearer. Shearer plays it into Malaya. Rattles around and gets cleared by an orange shirt with some blue writing on the back. That's, again, very difficult to read from up here. Here's Winterton playing a forward ball with the wind once more. I hate to harp on about it, so I won't. Maybe they should be starting for the short option there into this wind, but Petone win it straight back. Winterton with the backwards diag ball to Snell. He resets. And Nashi instructing the way to go that way, but he hit it beautifully, to be said. Too good. Shearer doing well, and Petone win the throw-in. Billy Check restarts us. The temperature drops another degree. As Shearer does beautifully to beat two men there and get the pass off. That was gorgeous. And then a really good through ball looking for Billy Check on the right side, but couldn't quite get on the end of it. Boyce picks that one up and rolls it away. A loose pass forced. Nash to Sinclair. Sinclair to Snell. Winterton. Back to Snell. He's under pressure. Done well using his body. Turning away from the defender. Nash to Billy Check. Well read from the orange shirt. Number 7. That's Villa. Surging run but couldn't keep the ball. As Petone switches it to where there's space. After resetting his shin pad, Billy Check gets the ball and looking for Malaya. With the wind, it's tough and finds the keeper's hands. Just always out of reach. Score remains 0-0. That one's gone high and just about straight up. And he goes for it again, not learning from their lessons. As Petone brings it down, and Winterton, he spreads it left on a great angle. Lauren gets there, but it looks like a good challenge, and it's a goal kick for Oscar Boyce, Wellington United. Another breach, and Petone concede another free kick. Falls to Malaya's feet as a very good run from Shearer. It reaches him. He's pushed wide by the ball, and a couple of step overs and a shot, and it goes out for a corner. Didn't quite get full connection on that one with his left foot. Really good fast reactions to set off on that early run down the right side. And a good enough ball to find him too from Malaya. More good signs for Petone. Looking to take the corner short, and they do. This goes back to Snell. He tries to whip it in. Off balance, gets a deflection, and it's a Petone throw-in. Matty Jones wins the physical battle there and recycles it, finding a great pass to Sam Pickering. Snell now lays it back. And Pickering caught off guard, but that should be gathered up by Sinclair, and it is. Good composure there. Winterton. Back to Snell. Pickering. More triangles in blue. Malaya tries to hold it up, but bounces around, ends in Snell's feet, and changing sides now. Petone, Shearer. Back to Nash, who finds a great ball. Billy Check. Billy Check and Shearer doing great overlaps today. Now it's with Jones. Can't quite make that pass work. It was a great idea. Fantastic run there from, looks like Fung. Liquid IT Petone sitting 6th in the Central League table currently. North Wellington second and bottom, but only 2 points separating the two sides. Proving to be a tight league after 9 games predominantly. An attempt of a clearance, but given back to Petone, and no advantage there as Sinclair was caught, fell to the ground and gets the free kick. Shouts for a penalty, but nothing given by the ref. Play continues. All taken down from the North Wellington number 10. That's Junker. Aiden for United, trying to battle against 3 Petone men to win the ball back. Nash now finds Shearer down the line. Jones now in the middle. Winterton back to Pickering and finds Snell. Matty Jones with a gorgeous technique to whip it round and find its way to Shearer, who passes it down the line to the overlapping Billy Check, who puts in a weak cross, finds the keeper. Khalid's pass is intercepted, and here's Winterton. Cuts that one back. Looks like a good ball, but intercepted again. Here's Wellington United playing it forward for Fong. He wins the lottery battle, but Nash is just too strong and does really well there to win the ball for his team. Gets the throw in and restarts things himself. Sam Pickering, his shirt sponsored by Ed Smart, number 21. Molea coming back to get a touch of the footy. Winterton plays inside to Billy Check. Winterton again. Good football from Petone. As a switch play was on, but no blue shirt to get on the end of it. Couple of substitutions for Petone as Seth Lauren comes off with Jamie Molea and Hami Pakanua Nuku and Alden Suri come on. Strong bench for Petone today. Finally utilised after 69 very nice minutes. Substitution now for Wellington United. Matthew Fong being replaced by Caleb Hillebron, number 20, Wellington United. He'll be the new up top man. That one's sent up into the windy Wellington conditions, but played back nicely by Villa. Surrey getting a touch on it. Trying to do a flick-on header. His first touch. Hilbron. Goal kick for Petone, taken quickly. Going to look down the right side with Billy Check. Plays inside to Winterton. Couple of tidy touches to share it. Misread and ends up at Jones' feet. Bit of luck. Jones looks so easy for him to kick the ball. Gorgeous technique. Pickering now on the ball. He looks to reset things. Hami gets a touch on it. Playing it back with Sinclair. Nash. Now Check. Brings it back inside. Nash is always there. Looks to switch things. Eldon Surrey was the target, but couldn't quite get it to him. Snell battling away. Surrey comes to help. Forces the loose pass. Hami picks up the pieces. And now Billy Check with a bit of space on the right side. Good interception on the near side here. Villa plays forward for Wellington United. It finds Sinclair for Petone. Controlled first touch. Billy Check plays it inside. Matty Jones, first time, but that time no good. Good press from Petone. Time running out this time though. 0-0 still. Remember, it is still 11v10. With the red card being to the number 9 for Wellington United. Hami on the ball. And that's a misdirected pass out. Nash finds a good angle. Plays it forward to Sinclair. Sinclair gets physical. And looks like he's earned himself a free kick. More rugby-like than football-like there. Nevertheless, Petone will restart things from 35 yards out, right in the middle of the field. Surely this is too far out for him to think about shooting. But remember when someone else said those words. He'll be hitting with the wind if he decides to shoot. And he does. Really good connection. It looked like it was swerving. But a good, strong two-handed save from Oscar Boyce in the purple. Inside ball to Matty Jones. He gets an advantage played. He was hacked down back of his heels. Another free kick to Petone. This one on a much better angle for the right footer. With the wind. I'd say 21 yards out on the angle. Dare to go far post. Or the traditional near post shot from this angle. Lay off top of the box. So many options here. With the score at 0-0, this could be the moment. Referee makes sure everything's kosher. Looks like Sam Pickering's over it with Matty Jones. It'll be one of them. Sam Pickering hits it through the wall and into the keeper's hands. One bounce, in fact. Forward press from Petone now. Shearer does really well. United throw. Shearer wins the ball back for Petone. Sinclair spreads it wide. Snell. Patient play from Petone. Just a bit over 13 minutes remaining in regular time. Shearer. Check. A great ball through the eye of a needle. Finds Pickering. His run takes him to the right side. But the ball's found, and oh my goodness me, what an effort from Snell, the captain, up from left back. The ball comes from him from the right side, top of the box. He lets it bounce once. And a fantastic effort. It was moving left to right. Looked awfully close to going top right, but the scores remain 0-0. One goal to take it all here. Must say Wellington United doing very well with 10 men. Army gets in the way, but wins the ball back. He's got great control there. And unbelievably, it happens again. But once again, Petone get away with it. Surrey loses his footing. He's working hard to get the ball back. Billy Check. Great leap to meet that one with his head. He moves things to the left side now. He says, bugger that, let's go right side. Shearer. What a fantastic ball from Snell. He goes down, but it looks like he wasn't in possession when he did go down. That was Max Winterton. Young buck. He's 23, sorry. Max Winterton, shirt number 10, sponsored by Whitmarsh Law. Man who had probably been the closest today from scoring, drives it forward. The cross ball played to Shearer. Great first touch, but good pressure there too. And it goes out for United ball. Good play from Petone. Tight stuff, a lot of orange shirts compacted in that small area, but they find a way to move it out, recycle it. Snell finding his range, but didn't catch that one as good as the last. Goes out for a goal kick. Boyce knocks this one up. Very good kick into the wind. But a bit too rough there from the blue shirt. Sinclair commits the foul. Finally, he gets us underway again. Tried to lay it off, but comes off the side of the boot. It's Petone throwing. And there's a substitution to slow it up now for Petone.
Substitution of Petone. Jared Eglinton on for Winterton.
Winterton has had a great game today in the midfield. He's been everywhere, always creating an option in the gaps to the shoulders of the defenders. He's just been replaced by Jared Eglinton. He's wearing the number 15 shirt today. Surrey, quick feet. Beats one, beats two. Looking to beat three, but a good foot in to stop him in his tracks. As we're inside the final 10 minutes here. 0-0 the score. Eglinton gets a touch and wins the throw-in for his team. Nash gets the ball. Gives it to Hami under pressure, who does well. Billy Check gets a shoulder in the back to be fair, but referees deemed it fair. And in fact, a free kick to Wellington United. Interesting stuff. Restarts things, and I think that's fair enough. I don't know what that free kick was for. Glad nothing came from it, as things are still tied up. Things being a bit more physical now from Wellington United. Sinclair brings it over through Nash. Now Billy Check. Back to Nash. He cuts the angle. Goes to Snell, who finds Surrey on the left. Surrey now runs at his defender. Straight at him and beats him. Always keeping the ball close, but that time it was nabbed away. Only cleared back as far as Sinclair. Good second win there from Hami, but again the clearance is just going into the centre-back pairings of Nash and Sinclair most of the time. Giving Petone another chance. Here we go. This time not just booting it away, looking for some passes. Wellington United. There's a nice through ball. Gorgeous first touch and second touch. My goodness me. That's Junker. Junker on the ball. On the left side. Plays across. And it's a loose. Oh, I tell you what. It wasn't a very confident clearance there from Sinclair, but it does go away. And Snell, the captain, walks it up. Hami with time. Eglinton pokes it out to Hamiota. Snell back to Hami. Good football. Can they string it together and find something here, Petone? Shearer in some space now. Beats his man. Beats two men. Looks to beat three, but loses the position of the ball under his feet, and it gets recycled back to Hami. He plays it up to Jared Eglinton, who plays a great ball now to Shearer. Lobs it over the top. Pickering on the ball. Shearer gets there. Surrey with a shot. Surrey scores for Petone. Eldon Surrey, the substitute for Petone, who's only been on 10 minutes or so. Breaks the deadlock here at Memorial Park. 1-0 Petone. Fantastic stuff. Such a good effort for 40 minutes from the Wellington United side to keep it 0-0 with 10 men, but finally Eldon Surrey, the substitute, the man with fresh legs, breaks the deadlock. Right place, right time, and he caressed it into the back of the net. We get restarted now. 4 minutes remaining on the clock. Sam Pickering involved in that goal. Oh, quite a later challenge, and it was number 20. He was a substitute, Caleb Hilbron. It's a yellow card coming out for him. It's the Petone chairman's birthday today. Happy birthday to old Matty B. He's up here in the balcony today. Great diag ball off the free kick. Good first touch from Shearer. He gets taken down, and it's a free kick to Petone on the right side here. Sam Pickering, the designated free kick taker, standing over this one for Petone. It's going to be an out-swinging delivery. He whips it in, near post. Can't get it through the first man, but he battles to get the ball back and does well. Disrupting that counter-attack. Billy Check, unbelievable commitment to the cause. Hands are involved. Pickering wanted a free kick, didn't get it. Khalid nearly getting trapped, but does well. In fact, Ismasad a free kick. Too many hands from Matty Jones. Take it on the spot, thank you very much, says the ref. Keeper comes up and gets involved. Nash rejects that ball, but Khalid puts it straight back in. Comes off the side of the boot, goes more right side. But here comes Sam Pickering, finding Surrey. He's quick. Eldon Surrey is quick. Nearly falls over, in fact, because he's so quick. He cuts it back, and the defender and keeper collide, but ends up safely in the keeper's hands. Jeepers, Eldon Surrey is quick, isn't he? As he tracks back again. Sam Pickering with a fantastically weighted ball to create that chance. Would have been his second assist of the day if that was to end up in the back of the net from Surrey. Remains 1-0 to Petone with the final minute of regulation coming to a close. Wellington loses the ball there, and it comes straight back. Khalid, the centre-back, tries to have a dig in desperation, and that one goes high and wide into the wind, over into the practice turf. Sinclair, you don't want to play it across your box. That's what they say. And he doesn't. Surrey now on the ball. The man who's changed everything in this one. Ryan Edwards, head coach of Petone. He'll be stoked with his substitution. Tactical masterclass. We're on the referee's time now. As looks like it's a free kick for Wellington United. Who knows? We could have a sharing of the points here if they can scramble something out of this one. Set piece. Referee marches them back 10. Matty Jones and Eldon Surrey making the wall up for the Petone side. This will be an in-swinging delivery off the left boot. Right in front of the Bob Scott Retirement Village. A gorgeous background for this fantastic facility here. Here comes the in-swinging delivery. It's a good ball over the first man. Shea Stapleton gets a good grasp on it and droppies. The keeper's running back. Here comes, my goodness me, it's anarchy. That one goes high, wide and handsome from Shearer. The keeper came up for the corner, running backwards. I wouldn't call it an open goal. He was cutting the angle down pretty quickly. Here comes Wellington United now, though. It's Aiden. Aiden plays forward, but Snell clears his lines, the captain. Wellington United looking to share the points, really working hard. Can't say they've given up here. Harmy to control things with the head knock. Gorgeous ball to Matty Jones. Surrey on the left side. Matty Jones uses the outside of the foot to access that. Here comes Surrey. Lays it off, but well read from the defender, Khalid. Number 4 for Wellington United. Looked offside and will be deemed offside. Does Petone get closer to closing out this match? Snell will take his time putting the ball down and kicking this one up. And there it is, the final whistle blowing here at Memorial Park. Final score, Petone 1, Wellington United 0. Petone with a lot of the possession most of the game. The red card at the 45th minute definitely did have an impact on the final score. Pleasure to have you watching, if you have joined us today, or watching back. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you very much.